We wanted to take some time to remember our loved ones, to remember those who have transitioned, to remember those who have transitioned because of COVID. Make sure y'all can see us. Those who have transitioned due to COVID. As a nation, we are reeling. Of course, the United States has the most deaths, over 330,000. Over 3,000 people are dying a day in this country. And yet also we recognize that there are hundreds of thousands of people all over the globe that have transitioned from something that wasn't a reality last year, wasn't something you could transition from or contract. And so we wanted to take some time to speak the names of those that are connected to our community in some way, connected to you in some way. And so we are grateful that many of you have given us names, and we're going to read those names. But also, it's important for us to realize that for every name that we speak, there are thousands more. And so as we invoke these names, as we speak their names and their locations, know that we are actually speaking and honoring the names of so many more. I'm sure there are many of you that weren't able to get the names in or forgot about it. That's okay. Because with every name we speak, we are honoring everyone. Now, after we read the names, we have a reading. It's a call and response reading. And so you'll see it. It'll appear on the screen. I'll read one part of the reading, and then it'll say all, and you will read the second part. And although we can't hear each other together, I feel and sense the resounding beauty of what it sounds like for all of us to speak this together. And so it'll be very clear. You'll see it on the screen. I'll speak, then you speak. PY will speak, then you speak, right?
And it's important that we wanted to create a vibration. And so as we prepare to read the names, maybe close your eyes, take a few deep breaths, center yourself. And this ritual of honoring those who have become ancestors is so important. And making sure that we all can participate in it is equally important.
Absolutely.
And that's why we created this ritual, which will enable us all to participate.
Idris Bey, Brooklyn, New York.
Dean Coulter, Jr., Plainfield, New Jersey.
Barbara Cook, Jersey City, New Jersey.
Cecil Corbin Mark, Harlem, New York.
Janet Ellis, Brooklyn, New York.
Kimberly Fischetti, Washington, D.C.
Dr. Kirk Gaddy, Baltimore, Maryland.
Floyd Hicks, Brooklyn, New York.
Tommy Lee James, Jr., Altamonte Springs, Florida.
Gail Jones, Bronx, New York.
Avis Kelly, Washington, D.C.
Vernon C. Manley, New York, New York.
Edwin Okra, Accra, Ghana, West Africa.
Lloyd Porter, Brooklyn, New York.
Lloyd Cornelius Porter, Brooklyn, New York.
Jeanette Reyes, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania.
Leroy A. Smith, Newark, New Jersey.
Lawrence Smith, Jr., Newark, New Jersey.
Nathan Thompson, Bronx, New York.
Whitfield Todd, Bronx, New York.
Laura Bell Watkins, Las Vegas, Nevada.
And Kimberly Wetzel, Brooklyn, New York.
at the rising of the sun and at its going down. We remember them.
We remember them. At the blowing of the wind and the chill of winter,
we remember them. At the opening of buds in the rebirth of spring, we remember them.
At the rustling of the leaves and in the beauty of autumn,
we remember them. In the beginning of the year and when it ends, we remember them. So long as we live, they too shall live, for they are now a part of us, as we remember them. Amen. Ashe. And so it is.